that. Do 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 do. We're gonna just name everybody their default name. Isaac, wake up! I'm not streaming Dragon Quest Monsters. How dare you, good sir and/or madam? The only time you'll ever see her use frickin' synergy or whatever it's called. Synergy? Blah, 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 blah. Yep, triggered a boulder. Triggered a boulder. Yeah, let's just leave Garrett there. Garrett joins your party. Why? I don't know. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that boulder. That's a nice boulder. Gotta make sure to save this dude. I like the fact that if you say yes, he actually does die. Not be always treated like vermin. Bat. My question is, why was the bat carrying a coin? I wonder why a lot of these enemies are carrying around coins. That's one of the things that I like about Final Fantasy XII, is that the enemies don't just drop random money when you kill them. It's like, why would a random rabbit have frickin' 15 bucks on him, for example? Oh, of course it'd be a boulder. This game does better rain physics than Link to the Past. Oh no, Big Brother! Actually, I think it's her little brother. I'm drained. Isaac, go get help. Garrett, I guess you're here too. And upstairs. Don't need to touch the wall. La 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 la. Do 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 do. We got herbs. I'm not gonna use them. There's no point. Why is this a perfectly good herb? Besides, I only think there's like 1 or 2 more battles left. She doesn't really need help. You're not a man, you're just a boy. How did Garrett recover all his HP? That's why I didn't use any of the herbs. Interesting thing to note, if you do somehow manage to beat them, basically you cheat, the characters still go down and the story just continues as usual. Don't know why they actually built in that fail-safe, but... Funny thing is, I never use Garrett for moving anything. Nope, not a thing. I think she was mad at me too if she used whatever. Isaac's not doing shit. I don't know why he uses psi energy to move these things. They can't be that heavy. Like, I guess he could just be doing it for practice, but it still kind of seems like a waste of energy. Also, in this scene, we find out that Garrett is actually a fat ass. No. Even if they had the psi energy to help, it wouldn't have been of much use because they wouldn't have had the strength to manage it. You're almost 17, which implies that they're actually 16, which means they were 13 when the incident happened. See, Jenna and Isaac are light as a feather, but then there's Garrett. Also, it's interesting playing this game and looking at two different screens where one's actually smaller than the other and realizing how better the graphics look on a smaller screen. See? That wouldn't have happened if Isaac or Jenna did it. Also, his leg has disappeared. There's most. Either it's supposed to be dangling in a hole. And he breaks it again. Also, I'm not sure why Isaac doesn't have a cloak at this point. Like, did he lose it? And now he's standing on the hole. And then they all get sucked into Isaac's body and become one with this person. As is the old school RPG tradition of the day. Like, see, they both have move, but I never actually use his version of it. Not that it matters because they're identical, but oh, can't take this route. There's puppies. See, puppies. Can't bother the puppies. It's puppies, puppies. Hold on. There you go. Yeah, it's these assholes. Twice in 15 minutes. Actually, less than that. How did they even see them over there? There's a wall. Yes. Yeah, these people freaking murdered us, but that's fine. They're letting us go. Blah, blah, blah. Fire, water, wind, and air. Actually, it's fire, water, earth, and air. As an alchemy sage, I actually know jack shit about alchemy. Just know the basics. I know how to add 1 plus 1, but that's about it. They did see it with their own eyes. Their special eyes. Also, did I mention that Kraden is an idiot? Remember, if an object doesn't blend into the scenery, it must be important. Also, if it moves. We'll be back for that later. See, now, I tried speaking to the NPC that should be here, but they're not there. But as soon as I take one step, the NPC spawns. That's weird. Yes, actually. I hope Isaac didn't take the opportunity to go into Soul Sanctum while he went around the building instead of going back to where I should be standing. It's important to relish our past. Oops, don't need to go there. Need to go here. Up, up. Puzzle solving! Gotta have those in every RPG. Whoop. The time is now! I'm not that old. Can't tell if that's someone with a new name or an actual first-time chatter. But based on the comment. First time, so you're just calling me old. Which is not inaccurate. I'm reaching old bean levels. Oh no, my dead end! Yes, so do I. How you doing, Star? Also, I used to know older people, but then they died. Kind of one of those lovely little workplace hazards that come with aging. I could go for some food. I'm not gonna make anything, but I could go for food. Where the hell are you ordering from at 6 o'clock in the morning, though? Or are you cooking something? Ah, Duncan. I should have figured. I also like how this is actually a tutorial on how to do stuff without them explicitly telling you what you're supposed to be doing. I like when games don't basically shove the information down your throat and give you the opportunity to figure things out. It's like you can't get any further unless you figure out how to do this. But it's blatantly obvious because it gives you an item in the same room, so... If I wanted to do something really boring, I could kill Jenna and just frickin' level grind. I'm not going to because I'd be dumb. Also, if Daybreak is still here, thank you for stopping on by. I didn't bother saying that. I do appreciate people hopping in and saying hi real quick. Feel free to sit back, relax, enjoy my witty commentary, or lack of witty commentary. I'll try to keep up with chat. Now that I actually have a way to do this. Oops. Don't know why I'm being very specific about how I push those. But yeah, the devs of this game made Jenna into a fail-safe character for this section. Once she reaches level 3 and is almost level 4, enemies stop spawning. That doesn't stop any battles from occurring, it just stops the random encounters. Because there are some preset battles that happen in here, but other than that... I just think we haven't even gotten to the fun part of the game yet. The fun part requires us to actually go into the open world. I'll use the term open world loosely, because it's not really open per se. Yeah, Jenna is literally a failsafe. If she reaches level 3 and is slightly below level 4, then she will prevent you from actually getting enemy spawns. Now, what makes it even more interesting is if you kill Jenna, if she goes down for any particular reason, then you can just literally run into enemies forever in here. You could level grind all the way to level 99 up here if you wanted to. There's no reason to, but you can do it. Like, if you wanted to do the level 99 challenge, like they do in Kingdom Hearts, which literally is just stay on Destiny Island and grind 1 XP per kill for 20 million years. I think it takes like 2 weeks, 3 weeks to reach level 99 that way. But that's also what takes breaks, I think. I bet if you had an AI do it for you, you could probably get it done a lot faster. I could be a little bit off of the duration though. Yeah, no thanks. I have a life outside of this video game. I don't need to level grind for like a month. Someone has done it though because they were bored. I don't know how they figured out that Jenna actually prevents spawns from happening when she reaches a certain level. Either they broke down the code and found it, or someone found it by accident when she died and they just kept getting enemy spawns. Probably the former. Oh, I freaking love this game. This is one of my favorite games on the Game Boy Advance. I was excited when I saw it announced that they were going to release it when they released the Nintendo Switch Online application for Game Boy Advance. And this was actually one of the games that was listed. I'm like, hell yeah, I can't wait for that to come out. 2 years later. But it's here, so yay. Yeah. The battle mechanics are impressive, and all they do is copy and paste it from another game, really. There's another game that they made, but it's pretty much copy and paste it. At least stylistically. Also, if I feel inclined, I may actually stream this whole thing and then continue the game on, whatchamacallit, the Lost Age. Stream the whole thing. But that requires me to actually motivate myself to do so. I have a bad habit of starting to stream something and then just stop. As it stands, I haven't played Legend of Dragoon in a while. I haven't played Monster Hunter in a while. Dark Cloud is another game that I started uploading and just couldn't be arsed to keep playing, despite the fact that I like that game. Yep. Cool thing, by the way, if you still have your original copy of this game and have a completed file, you can transfer it to the digital version of Lost Age on the Nintendo Switch Online. Because they didn't change anything. So you can literally continue your game onto the on the Switch if you want to. Hopefully you know what carries over, because otherwise I can explain it to you, but it's not that complicated. Yep. It's actually not that difficult if you're using the bronze password. It's the gold one that's a pain in the ass, and why would you use anything but the gold one? Especially if you got all of the Jin. If you got all the Jin and crap in the first game, there is no reason to use the bronze password. Just transfer everything right over. And I don't have, you can't even, I'm not even, strike that, reverse it. I am not sure if you can do the link cable version of the data transfer in this, just by the way of how this works. You probably could if you were able to access the same save file on 2 different switches, and you could probably do it. I do love this game, though. Yeah, you'd probably need another Switch. I do know that some games work perfectly fine with the online connectivity between 2 Switches, because I was messing around with it last night with a friend of mine. Hell, I found out you can actually card pop on Pokemon trading card game using the Nintendo Switches. They actually edited it as a way to be able to do it. Also, I'm just so glad I was able to get this capture card to work so I can stream this. And anything else I want, really. Luna and Soul, Soul and Luna, which one's the girl? The answer is yes. I'm not even bothering thinking of the answers because I know it's kind of a but thou must kind of scenario. Alright. I totally forgot that's what happens when you do that. Because why not? That's the answer to everything. I do actually know the solution to this puzzle, I'm just being dumb. What I was gonna do is set up 3 of the statues on those switches, but I forgot that triggers a trap downstairs. Actually, what am I doing? Push this in place first. Don't be dumb. This doesn't need to be done in any specific order, fortunately. Place that there. Up. 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 Click. I'm gonna assume Bowden's food showed up since he up and disappeared. Quick. Now we can do this properly. With the setting of the moon comes the day. Blah blah blah. Push the statue. Turn the moon into the sun and the sun to the moon. Of course something must have changed. You didn't bother looking in the other room. Let's leave. Let's leave. It's a gateway to hell. For sure. Where the hell are we? Didn't you know you're in hell? This ain't the ocean. Remember, unlike the Earth, this world is flat. Fire, water, wind, and earth. And don't forget about heart. With your powers combined, I am Captain Planet. Heart, the fifth element. Jupiter. Sailor Jupiter. Sailor Venus. Sailor Mars. Oh, I got that wrong. The Wisdom Stone, also known as the Philosopher's Stone. It makes you philosophize. Yes. The study of alchemy begins now. Kraden, you're going to die. Boom. Make the boys do it. Don't know why the boys have to do it. Go get them, boys. Do we look like dogs to you? Do I look like your bitch? Jumping puzzles. I'm probably one of only like 500 people that are streaming this right now. Now it's time for some shenanigans. It's not possible! Okay. After all that dialogue. I'm not gonna bother talking to them because it's fine. You know, why would I talk to them? They're all assholes. Especially Kraden. He's the biggest of them all. Oops. Alright, supposed to go down here. You'd think having just played this part a couple days ago that I would have actually remembered that. Lot of Ricky next. It's a floating eyeball. The Elemental Shin, they have returned. Oh no, my frame rate dipped. We got teleported. Telepotatoes. Technically, he didn't quite save us because we still need to get the hell out of Dodge. Also, I'm pretty sure no enemies can spawn at this point. That'd be like some Metroid tier of escape if you have to freaking fight enemies on the way out. Fortunately, there's no special items in here, so... Running, running, I'm running, running, I'm running, running, I'm running, running. Leisurely walk. Isaac only has 2 speeds. Run like hell or leisurely walk. There is no jogging. There is no skipping. There is no cha-cha sliding. Just run or casually walk. You're probably thinking, God damn it, this is happening again. Been streaming for an hour and I haven't even gotten past the frickin' intro yet. Good to know. Lots of talking, lots of talking. lot of conversation. Wait, which fun bit was that? Because there's so much conversation at this point in the game that I haven't even been paying attention to it because I've already played this game before. Are you talking about the part where they get teleported out of the building? Or out of the freaking star chamber? The part where we got to see the Philosopher's Stone? With the eyeball? The Beholder without tentacles? Oh, the big rock, yeah. I-Corp. Or maybe it's I-Or in this case. I'm trying to figure out if it's this game or another game where if you go back and speak to the main character's parent, they essentially say something along the lines of, that better not be my child because he would never come back with a task unfinished. It just basically completely ignores you for the rest of it. I'll have to go back in because I could have sworn there's a game that has that. No, I know it's a rock, stupid. Yeah, that part just adds a little humor to a serious situation. Garrett, it's a rock! Also, now that I think about it, that line of dialogue is just screaming frickin' Goku and Vegeta. If you put Garrett as being Vegeta, because that would be something. Hold on, I'm gonna allow that. I wish it hadn't set that to allow the word idiot as a allowed term, because it's a situational allowing that I'm doing with that. But yeah, when they basically say, "Hey, your character's being stupid," which is all well and good. Let's see. Yeah, it is this game. It is this game. I knew there was a game that I played where the mother's like my kid would never come back without frickin' finishing their task kind of thing. Yeah. You never get to go into her house ever again. Isaac is now officially homeless. I don't think she's being tough. I think she's just upset about the whole scenario. And she's still not over the fact that her son has to leave the village and possibly get himself killed. Isaac is a boy, not a girl. Can't say this real quick. As you can tell, I already have a save file that's further on, but I screwed up and I felt bad. Alright. Come on, Flint. I believe that's the name of this guy. I'd like to picture that Isaac isn't looking down on the guy, but is actually crouched down, kind of like how in some games where the character will do that for like animals and stuff, they'll crouch down to interact with them. That's what I'm picturing Isaac doing right there. Instead of just kind of looking down at a weird angle. Yes. Yeah, it is Flint. Ironically, Flint is the only one that I can remember the name of. I hate freaking tutorials where they guide you through it and do everything automatically. One of the things I like to do in this game normally is I would take the different Djinns and I'd throw them on what I call the wrong characters. Like I'll put all the Earth Elementals on freaking Ivan, for example. Yeah, I believe Corona's a fire one, but I don't think you get it early. I think you get it much later in the game. And you gotta remember, there are 72 of those fucking things. If you really want to be technical, there are 72 in the game in total if you include the ones in Lost Age. And that's a lot of frickin' Djinn to remember the names of. I do like the fact that you can do summoning in this game, but it requires you to sacrifice stats in order to do it. But then it also means that once all the Djinn set themselves again, you get a huge stat boost. On a side note, someone on Reddit apparently did some clay sculptures of the Djinn. I can't remember. Like I said, Flint's the only one I remember the name of. I'm assuming that they continued with the theme of trying to do stuff that would make sense for each element. But seeing as I haven't played Lost Age in a long time, despite having both these games, I actually got rid of my Game Boy Advanced a little while ago because I was not playing it. Now I regret selling it because if I could find my frickin' Golden Sun game, I could just go and frickin' transfer that. Yeah. On a side note, there's really no reason to give this to Garrett right now. Hold on. Not right one. Which button is it? There you go. That's what I want. The only reason I'm putting Garrett in the first slot is because he has more HP than Isaac. Or at least more defense, which is weird. But yeah, the guy made them out of clay. I'm not quite as talented with clay, so I wouldn't exactly be able to do that. I probably could, but it would take me a little longer. Unfortunately, I'm not artistically minded. I'm gonna try to build up some fundage before I go into town. Not that it matters. Because once I touch the frickin' thing, it's just gonna be like, hey, there's a cutscene here. I do like how quickly you actually get your party in this game, though. It's not quite Final Fantasy VII fast. Because in Final Fantasy VII, you get like 90% of your party, like, before you even leave the freaking beginning area of the game. Oops, that's not wrong. Like it is, you still are like a quarter of the way through the game before you get freaking all of the characters. Boop. Cutscene. Extremely zoomed in map. Now, the way I picture this is there's no way that they're able to actually overhear this conversation, which means that what we're reading is just stuff that they want the player to see, and not stuff that the characters would actually hear. Because there's no way that Isaac and Garrett can hear these people having this conversation when they're like 2 miles away. Yeah, that's the thing about some games, is some of them use the scaling mechanic, where whatever your average party level is what that character joins you as. Then there is the everybody starts at level 1, where it's literally just that. As soon as you get a new party member, they start at level 1, or a rather low level. There's also the one where they are the level of the general area, meaning that you could be level 20, but if you go into a level 5 area and recruit somebody, they're going to be around level 5, level 6. But that also means you could go into a high level area, and if they allow you to, recruit a character that's much higher level than you are. There's also the version of levels where your character starts out low, but if you recruit someone that's a low level and you're a high level, the low level gets bonus XP to speed up the leveling process so they can catch up a lot faster. Welcome to Vault. Unfortunately, the first frickin' Djinn that you can get in the town is not this one. The reason why would surprise you. Oops. Yes. Yes, take my cotton shirt. My mom bought it for me. She bought it at Hot Topic. Actually, yes. I'm trying to remember which has the better defense. Apparently these, because these actually are equipable and are good. Remember, the best defense is a good defense. People are gonna look at this VOD and be like, what the hell is he talking about half the time? Let's see, a longsword. Actually, Garrett? Let's see. That's... I cannot buy that. Because I am poor as hell. I like how you can push people. That's kind of neat. I'm not gonna help Ivan yet. Because I want to get weapon upgrades first, because Ivan comes with a full complement of gear, so... Yeah, even the kids get pushed. You can push anybody. Well, almost anybody. Characters that are purposely blocking a spot that you're not supposed to access, you can't push. But any NPC that is capable of walking around. Like, hold on. Like, you can't push this guy. Because he's intentionally stationary. But you can go up to this guy and push them around. You can also do it with this lady. But you can't do it with this old man. Can't do it with these guys. But you can do it with kids. I believe. If they were at the right angle. Apparently, the answer is no, you can't push those kids around. There are other kids you can push around them. Yeah, or rather, it's probably better to say that they're in the game, but usually they don't look as old as they actually are. Like, take Mario RPG, for example. Frickin' Toadsworth is, well, not Toadsworth. The Chancellor is supposed to be an older character. But he doesn't look older because of the way that the character is designed. Also, I'm pretty sure that Malo's parents are rather old. They just don't look like it was Cloud people. Yeah, here's the thing about Sid. If we're gonna talk about I don't know which game you're referring to, but yeah, freaking Final Fantasy VII Sid. He's 30 years old. Now, technically, he is an old man, but that's comparative to Cloud, who is like 17. Now, if you want to talk about old people in Final Fantasy VII, look at Vincent. Now, without looking it up, how old do you think Vincent is? I'll give you a hint. It's not 30. Yeah, Vincent is older than me. No, he's not 180. He's definitely younger than that. He may be a vampire, but he's not that vampire. He's actually like in his 50s. I think he's like 52 or something like that. Or pretty damn close to 50. I think, actually, let's see, 97. I think he's like 45, 46 in the game. Yeah, that's a really way off guess. Like, I like to think Vincent is a vampire because the whole freaking coming out of a chest thing, but yeah, he's not that old. Let's see, do I have enough to buy at least one axe? I don't know, because the game's weird when it comes to freaking currency. No, screw it. Oh, we'll just go to Samira's house. Actually, let's activate the Djinn first. The funny thing is, you can activate this Djinn now, and then just come back for it later. I wonder where the Djinn is. I can't see it. Fortunately, you don't have to fight that guy. Again, having a conversation with somebody that nobody's gonna see because they're not gonna actually see the text part. Which is gonna make this conversation all the more awkward. It's not unreachable, it's just unreachable for right now. Having already played this, you would know that. And in this session, unless I get really into it, which is possible because I did that with Slime Rancher, if I get really into this game, I probably could get to where you get the ability to unlock that Djinn, but it's gonna be a while. Also, I think Ivan is the youngest of the group, with Mia being the oldest. I still think they're all under the age of, like, 20. Yes, it's frightening because we're not anticipating it. See, at least Ivan's reasonable. I also like how they don't show what's in Isaac's head. Well, based on what I do know, because I mentioned this earlier, Isaac is 16 right now. Because his mother explicitly states in the game that you're almost 17, which means he has to be 16. When his actual birthday is, and if it's even relevant to the plot, who knows? I'm assuming Garrett is probably around the same age, since it seems like as if they grew up together. I believe Ivan is probably like 15, and I think Mia is actually probably closer to 17, 18. No, Isaac is definitely 16 at this point. Alright, I forgot that was an exit. Also, if you give him Flint, give Ivan Flint, there's actually an additional line of dialogue that he says, where he says, "I'll give you back your Jinn," which is weird because Jinns are brand new, so unless he read their mind to figure out that they have Jinn, I can't imagine where he would have gotten the knowledge that they existed. Yeah. I may actually be wrong about Ivan's age, but I'm pretty sure he's actually supposed to be 15. I didn't realize you could check the jars. Barrel. Here's a minigame that's not a minigame. Okay, now the fun challenge is to try to get both of them in between your characters, which is possible. Let's see if I can figure out a way to do it. I also like how weird this minigame is. I use the term minigame loosely. I'm gonna try to get both of them stuck in between. Whoop, almost had it. I'm just essentially screwing around now. There we go. See, like I said, it's possible to get both of them. Yeah, they got fun music. But yeah, usually I don't try to catch both of them at the same time. But I wanted to prove that, yes, you actually could catch both of them in between. There is no special AI that tells the computer to make sure that you can only catch one. Leave it to us. It's not a matter of sense of duty, it's a sense of plot. I like how there's liquor bottles on the ground. Alright. What's the likelihood of me actually surviving this encounter? Given the fact that I have not level grinded at all. If I die, it's going to send me all the way back. Oops, I don't need to move. I keep feeding the button to access the save menu. Oh. blah. Wham! Looks like they found our stolen goods. We found out Hammett is an idiot and went to go get captured by some ruffians. Also, if I happen to have anything witty to actually add to these sequences, I will, but I'm just going to be speeding through them. Nah. Screw you. Stealing is still a crime, even if you return the stuff. Granted, it usually lessens your sentence, but you're still going to get in trouble. Flare! Quake! Bolt. Not that it really matters because yeah, you think that's actually going to affect my accuracy when I'm frickin' using spells and crap? What does glower mean? Have you ever heard of the word glare? Like, use a real word. That's gay. I like how they're just wasting herbs on that one thief. So yeah, one of the advantages here is because Ivan has the Earth Djinn, it allows him to cast Cure, which he normally would not have. I'll just... It really depends on the move. Let's get rid of that guy. Like, some moves have a intentionally lower hit rate than others. Yeah, he can't stop trembling because we just kicked his boss's ass. Congratulations, you just got your butt kicked. Isaac and Co. are offering free beatdowns. What are you gonna do? Eat us? Actually, yes. Yes, we are. Why? Because you look delicious. If you'll give back Master Hammett's rod... Yeah. One of the few bits of dialogue I won't speed through because I like saying no to that piece of dialogue. Sometimes it's faster just to mind read. It's to differentiate them because they're essentially the same model. Or rather, it's the same sprite since this isn't a 3D game. But they made them purple so you can differentiate between them and their boss. Square Enix does that in a lot of games where they use the same model for multiple characters. Also, technically, the sprite for the mayor is basically a modified Kraden sprite by the looks of it. Like, if they were all wearing the same outfit and were the same color, you wouldn't be able to tell which one was the boss without actually highlighting it with the cursor. I can't remember if there's anything on that sign. You would think. My friggin' father was in that urn. What the hell? How would they know that that's where the rod is? Specifically, it could have been in any of these crates. But yeah, in most cases, the boss is in the middle. It depends on how many enemies are on the screen. Also, in 3D games, the boss is usually the biggest one. Hammett is safe for now. Hell now, brown cow. Yeah, he gives me a water of life or something. Which is useful because I can sell it for money. It's perfectly reasonable to ask for help, Ivan. We got nothing better to do. Besides, we need Mia to get into there anyways. No. Don't worry, we're gonna help you later. Interesting thing about the Shaman's Rod is that when you actually get Ivan back, if you don't actually check his inventory, you won't notice this. But if you, yeah, see, this dialogue is extra. He wouldn't normally say this because they're not expecting you to necessarily have the Jinn on there. Anyways, if you look at his inventory when you get him back later on, you'll notice that he's actually equipped with the Shaman Rod. And apparently that doesn't have any text. So technically the Shaman Rod's a direct upgrade to the wand that he's currently using. Yeah, Ivan is a solo player. Trying to sell a rod. Yeah, you can't sell that rod. It's the only weapon in the game you can't actually sell as far as I'm aware of. Also, an interesting thing of note, if you keep all of the special, quote-unquote, items and carry them into Lost Age, then they will actually have, I believe, slightly different stats. Because I think they adjusted some of the stats on some of the items. But typically, you're not actually supposed to have, like, the Bandit's Sword, which I should have gotten from the from that boss fight. I wasn't paying attention because I was reading something. Okay, hold on. Yeah, it's right there. I'm gonna give that to the best character, Isaac. Yeah, Isaac is your melee DPS. Now we're gonna go in here. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna buy a battle axe. We're gonna give it to you. Would have been more useful earlier, but give the ticket to Isaac. Can't remember, do they have any special items yet? Yes, they do. Magician's Rod. So what we're gonna do, we don't need no Water of Life. Screw that. Screw that noise. Guess I still want it because it's a special item. I don't care. Screw you. I'm pretty sure you can actually buy Waters of Life if you sell them. Yeah, see? And I believe you can also rebuy them should you happen to use them as well. You can buy them from there, but you have to actually obtain one first. La 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 la. Alright, I gotta go AFK for a minute. Alright, I'm back. I use my magical talents to finish that battle. The first time I played through this on the Switch version, the Bandit Sword decided it was going to unleash twice in a row, which is kind of cool. Gotta go this way. I just gotta remember to actually do this next segment properly. I went all the way around and I didn't even need to. I'm done. 20 damage? That's a lot of damage! These are the weirdest looking enemies. Bone Chiller. Yay, we're gonna get our first Djinn in this cave. Which I believe is a Mars Djinn. It's either Mars or it's not Jupiter. Actually, it might be Jupiter. Yeah, it would have to be Jupiter because it can't be Mercury because Mercury's the water one. I can't remember how. Actually, it is Mars that's in here. Now, Serenity. Also, a missed opportunity. They could have made the backgrounds for each of the characters match their elemental affinities, but I guess they didn't want to make Isaac's background brown or orange. They could have gone orange, but that might have been too close to red. Yeah, probably. Anyways, now that Ivan has officially joined the party again, like I said, when you actually get him in your party, if you actually go into his inventory, that's what he was equipped with. There's the shaman's rod. He automatically equips it. And then immediately unequips it because I had previously bought that intentionally, knowing that he was going to be joining the party. So. That is also a rare item. Chroma Cave. Wait. I haven't saved him while I probably should have. It's a skull! Remember, kids, don't wear scarves if you're gonna go into combat. Most notably, because you could be grabbed and choked to death. I don't understand why this game seems like picking on Ivan. Because I swear, enemies target him so freaking often. You can get Ivan more health. He doesn't have a lot of health on a base level, but you can give him more health. Ivan's supposed to be your caster DPS, which is why he's so squishy. But see, you can give him more health. You just gotta set him up with the right Jin, that's all. I believe the Earth ones tend to be more tank-based anyways. The only thing I don't like about this game's combat is the fact that if an enemy dies before all characters take their turn, any other characters targeting that enemy will just automatically block. Because what they should have done is they should have made them automatically direct their attention to the next valid target. Because that's what happens in Dragon Quest. If you have all your allies attack the same enemy and it dies beforehand, they'll attack the next enemy in the list. Also, an interesting thing to point out, this is interesting but irrelevant. Notice how he doesn't have Whirlwind anymore because I gave him the Earth, because I gave him Flint. But he still has Mind Read. That's because Mind Read isn't an elemental synergy. It is specifically one of Ivan's abilities. It's the same reason why Garrett and Isaac will always have Move, is because it's not an elemental affinity, it's an innate ability. And we won't even talk about Catch, because Catch is literally from an item. The game when it comes to the Jin, you can literally put them wherever you want. The game will not penalize you for putting Jin with a character that they're not. I was going to use the word compatible, but technically Jin are compatible with everybody. But they're not going to. The game does not penalize you for putting Jin on a character that is not the same elemental affinity. So if you wanted to, you could just go and place all of the fire elementals on Mia, for example. That converts her from a healer into a caster DPS that's fire-based, is what it amounts to. Keep in mind that changing a character's class in this game does not affect their equipment. Which means no matter what Jin you give Garrett, he will be able to equip pretty much the same thing that Isaac can. Yeah, you like to see them line up nicely. Here's the stupid thing. Some of the best classes, which I never actually use, some of the best classes are actually multi-elemental type. So there are cases where you'd want to actually, whoops, wasn't close enough, mix and match. I forgot there's lines there. Lines, lines, lines intersecting. Lucky Medal. A useless item that will take up space in my inventory for like 500 years. Whee! Down the pit it goes. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with moving out of your comfort zone when it comes to games, because remember, there's no penalty for moving out of your comfort zone, unlike in real life. So, definitely experiment with different elemental affinities. Keep in mind that because in the second game you can have 9 on each character, you can have 9 different Jin, which is why there's 72 in the second one. Since there are so many Jin that you can use, you could literally have like 3 of one element, then 2 of the rest on the same character. And there are special classes that are made that way. Like if I played this long enough, I could actually show you what happens when you start mixing elements. I don't usually mix elements, but sometimes I do if I'm just screwing around, or if there's an ability that I want. Also, keep in mind that you'll have to disable and enable the different Jin to get certain abilities. Like Garrett can get growth if I give him Flint or any Earth elemental, really. I think right now, yeah, because he has growth right now, so I wouldn't actually need to give it to Garrett. The advantage of growth is it's used in a couple of places, but it's not the most useful of synergies. Yes. Let's go get this dude. I can't remember what his name is. And I have no ability that would actually be super effective on this guy because he is a fire elemental. So which guy was that? Because I can't remember. Oh, Forge. Boink, boink. Fortunately, you pretty much have to get fortune unless you forget to move that pillar. Yep. I'm gonna try to remember where all of them are. I'll have to consult a thing on GameFAQs for them, because some of them appear on the map, but as hidden encounters. And those ones annoy the crap out of me. Hey look, he gets growth now too. Except he lost cure in the process. But as I said, move is a permanent part of Isaac's ability list. For the same reason Mind Read is locked on the Ivan permanently. Ah yes, trees. Now we're gonna get a second gin, or rather a third gin. I just gotta remember how to get up there. You would think having had done this more recently, I'd remember this. Up we go. Fortunately, the town gins you don't have to fight. They just are like, oh hey, you're an adept. I think I'll go with you. Much better than being in this drafty cave. Gust! I can't remember what abilities Garrett actually gets for equipping Gust. He gets Delude. Which actually means that he... Let's see. Trade. Trade again. I'll eventually make up my mind of how I want to set these up. Anyways. To be honest, there's absolutely no reason to actually come here, except as a quick pit stop. Is there anything in here? Witch's Wand. Upgrades galore. No. Tombola ticket, even though it's not a Tombola or anything like that. No, I don't want to let it go. I'm a connoisseur. Get out my battle axe, though. Here, take my wife. I'm gonna run into an issue where I don't have enough space to buy stuff. And then I'm gonna have a problem. Also, you can actually decline these tickets. There's no reason to decline them, but you can. Lady just wants a big house. Yeah, and it's caused a whole bunch of problems because she's a bitch. I honestly have no clue where I'm going. I feel like there's something up here that I should be grabbing, but then again, I could just be wandering aimlessly. Mostly, I forgot if there's anything up here. I do know where there's some turtle boots that I can pick up. That requires going in a different direction. Nobody has a healing spell now. Whoops. At least they can't steal items. Oh. Okay, that's becoming a detriment. There you go. What's up here again? Or is this the cave that takes me to Ilm? Or Imil, or whatever it's called. Because if this takes me to that area, then I'll just do that first. Considering that both areas are the same level, statistically speaking. Actually, this doesn't take me that way. Yeah, this is Bilbin. One of the few times where having growth would be a good idea. Also, on my first playthrough this recently, I messed up and didn't see this right here. It's an elven rapier. I think I already have a freaking... Yeah. Flare. Earthquake. Lightning bolt. Yeah. It's not like as if that particular spot isn't blatantly obvious. It's like, hey, if you use growth here. Do. I'm pretty sure there's another djinn in this cave. I just gotta see if I find it. Most of them are in line of sight. It's like, hey, there's obviously something here you should look at. Kind of thing. Also, I just did this cave not so far back. Unless I believe this is a freaking gin in this cave. I'll have to look it up real quick. Because this might be one of the caves that don't have one. Neat. Actually, there is one in this cave. Going in this direction, Emil is the next one. You got a vial. Because the exit to the cave is like right around the corner. Like literally right here. So I lied, there is no gin in there. There will be a gin coming up though. Firewall. Kill the bear. Shaky, shaky, shaky. You know your life sucks when you get killed by a mage. Especially when they smack you with their stick. Alright. You'd think that the gnomes would actually be Earth attribute, wouldn't you? Ivan just got wrecked. It's a good thing I'm heading to a town. That did not happen the last time I freaking went through here. Okay. Fortunately, the sanctuary's right here. Let's rescue Ivan. You guys asked for a lot of freaking money just to bring someone back from unconscious. Nice. Now we're gonna go and see if we can't find a thing. So let's see. Shoot. Oops. Shoop, 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 shoop. That did not help. Okay, we go up and this way and up. This way, 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 this way. Like, wee. And here's another fire engine. Now this is when we can start mixing and matching. Gotta catch 'em all the stuff. Okay, actually, what I need to do is I need to... I'm trying to remember how to... Because I want to get this box. Another vial. Let's see, I don't think there's anything new in here. Oh, can't do anything here anyways, because... Whenever you need me, I'll be there. Get rid of the hunter sword. Let's say I don't think this... Well, I can get rid of the short sword too. Get rid of the smoke bomb because I never found a practical use for them. Get rid of this wooden stick because there's no use for that. That's a special staff. Can't sell the shaman rod. And what we're going to do is we're going to activate this cutscene. Go through that, and I'm going to have to go AFK for a minute. Actually, there's supposed to be a cutscene in here, but apparently... I don't know where Mia is. Last time I came here second, so... Could she already be at the lighthouse? Can't imagine she would be. Alright, well, thank you for stopping on by. Feel free to follow the channel if you want. If not, then don't worry about it. I appreciate it if you do, though. If you've already followed, then I apologize because I don't have notifications set up to let me know about that kind of thing. But hopefully you enjoyed what you saw. Have a good one. All right. Can't remember where there's a kid. There's a kid that mentions her. Yeah, that girl. Let me go to the inn real quick. There she is. The oldest of the crew, I think.
Hey there, Grand Corner fam. It's your host, Graham, back with another episode of heartwarming and jaw-dropping stories. Today we're diving into...
Alright. Oops. Wrong direction, gotta go this way. Mercury Clan. The Spider-Man clan. Where you can see the sunrise. Something, something, something. We're gonna be using that ability a lot. Yay for level ups. And I missed 3 times. Just go down the stairs. Side crystal. Not to be confused with a Psyduck crystal. One sec. Alright, continuing from where I left off. Onward. I missed this step. Good timing for the paralysis. Need to go around the outside first. Oh, hi, Haven. Didn't notice you coming. Now's you. Assuming that you're there and then just pop in to say hi and then disappear, which has happened. Let me fix my headset. Still don't have timestamps. I really should have timestamps. That's good. Oh, you're still waking up. That's what coffee's for. Or getting jump scared. One of the two. So now that you're single, I kid, obviously. No one's gonna, well, I would say no one's gonna dump someone over frickin' coffee, but people have actually dumped their partners for worse things. Just send Trevor to Tim Hortons. Be like, honey, you drank all the coffee. You gotta go get me one. It's your fault. Get me some Timbits. Yeah, let's soak the bear. Soak the bears. Oh, fair enough. Just gives you an excuse to run to the store at some point and pick up some more coffee. I got a nut. I can't do crap because I don't have ply. A problem that will soon be rectified. Yeah, probably a good idea. I could go for some Timbits, especially the blueberry ones. But I think the blueberry ones are just more a regional thing. Don't trust that chest. I don't know who can equip that. Apparently just the two warriors. I'll give it to Isaac this time. Oh, neat. Oh, I totally forgot that Jin do that. Oh, I woke up a couple hours ago. Or not even a couple, I've been up since like 4. So I've been up for about 4 hours. Then I decided to start streaming this. Mostly because I'm excited about getting a new capture card, so I'm now able to stream like all the cool people. Also, in case you're wondering why I am not opening that chest actually is a mimic. I don't want to be arsed. I get this first. Sleep bomb. Yeah, that sucks when your sleep schedule ain't consistent. Like, my sleep schedule's been weird because I've been going to sleep anywhere between like 6 and 8 o'clock, which is unusual for me because usually I go to sleep closer to 10. I had movie night last night and couldn't muster up the energy to actually go and watch the movie. So I'm gonna have to see if I can find a way to watch it. Oops, that goes into the water. I went the wrong way there. I do know what I'm doing, I just don't know what I'm doing. See, like I said, I know what I'm doing, I just don't know what I'm doing. I can't remember which one of these you can go in. The middle one, of course. Here's another rolly puzzle. And by puzzle, I mean you just roll these in order. This is Golden Sun. I was gonna say Golden Sun 1, but really it's just called Golden Sun. There is a sequel to this game, or rather a continuation of this game. Both these came out on the Switch recently for the Nintendo Switch Online Game Boy Advanced pack. They were originally released for the Game Boy Advanced, I think in the late 90s, but I can't remember. I'd have to actually look it up. Like, I can play a Zelda game. There's a couple of Zelda games I can actually play since I have access to my whole Switch library now to stream. Like, I can see why you'd think it might be a Zelda game. Like, it does the whole top-down thing and stuff like that. Also, this puzzle's a little bit weird. And also a little bit obnoxious. It's all about the pipes. How that statue doesn't break, I have no clue. You'd think having had done this earlier, I would remember where things are. It's a nut. Nothing there. Maybe. Also, I'm still waiting on my desktop to get back. I'm currently using a loaner laptop. I'm literally streaming through it for right now. Right here. Mercury Gin, Mercury Gin. Gonna save the game, Mercury Gin. Yeah, I could play some Dead by Daylight. I could technically stream it, but I probably won't. I have no clue. I'm giving it about a couple of weeks. Hopefully it'll be back before I have to pay it off. Because I really don't want to pay off a system I don't currently have. Like, I'm pretty sure they'll get it back before then, though. They tend to be pretty good about that kind of thing. That reminds me, I probably should call and friggin' inquire, but I'll wait a little bit, because they just opened. It usually takes them some time. Okay, let's see. A volcano. Herb. Bolt. Present. I'm surprised that didn't kill it. There we go. Yeah, they will do that. Like, anytime I work with them to go and, like, if I rent anything from them, they usually are pretty good about giving me a replacement until I get my stuff back. I honestly don't know what Synergy he got because I did not freaking pay attention. Let's see. Okay, he gets Ply now. Time to blast! Yeah, the stupid thing is I'm gonna have to redo my settings again as soon as I frickin' get my computer back. I'll have to download OBS or something and frickin' get everything all set up again. Make sure the audio balance is proper. Then I'll own my first official gaming rig. It's all coming together. Kind of. Yeah, like I said, I give it about 2 weeks. Usually it's less than that. So I tend to round up when I estimate. Let's see. Pretty sure I can go through one of these. I just can't. I can never remember which one it is. Oh, last one, of course. Also, if you have a Switch, I highly recommend you play this game, but you need the expansion pass for Nintendo Switch Online. If you don't have a Switch, I highly recommend you get one. I actually recommend to anybody to get a Switch, even if you have any other consoles, because the Switch has some decent games on it. It's not the most powerful system, but it's good at what it does. And the idea of having a portable gaming system that's also a regular console is kind of neat. It's also really weird to have Garrett be a healer. Also, I don't think you can run into any enemies at this point. Mostly because it brings you into a cutscene, so. Oh no, the lighthouse. It's been lit. Okay, first things first. Check everybody's status. Everybody's fully healed. And what I'll do is I'll save, because we're going to be running into our boss here. Bow, 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 bow. I'm going to be speeding through text, so. If you're actually interested in the story, you'll have to play this game yourself, or just watch someone play it where they're not actually speeding through the text. I'm mostly speeding through it due to the fact I've already done this part in an offline thing. Then I decided to stream it. It is you, Isaac. Yes, it is me. It wasn't me. It was the one-armed man. It's fine. I should teach you a lesson, child. How about thee? Oh, and I have it dead. I'm not gonna rewind to freaking get rid of that. I will apparently die though. Someone's definitely going down this turn. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this fight unless Karen manages to kill him. And dead. Oh, that sucks. First time I have died. Oh, don't worry, I'll join you here in a minute. I'm literally gonna stop here in about 8 minutes. I wasn't planning on stopping at 8 minutes, but I figured that I can play some Dead by Daylight with you, and then I can stream this a little bit later. I'll hop into your Discord and stuff. Alright, fair enough. Try not to kill people too badly. Gotta wait for the critters to freaking recharge. Unfortunately, this means I have to work my way all the way back up. Because the elevator ain't here. That's okay. We'll go with their true stats. It'll probably take me more than 4 minutes to get up there, though. I have to go around. I don't know why I went down instead of freaking over like I should have. Oops. At least it gives me more opportunity to level up. Ivan is the weakest of the group. I don't think I have to redo all the puzzles. Whoops. That was me going a little bit too fast. A speedrunner, I am not. Didn't need to move this out of the way again. Apparently the last bit of the puzzle we still have to do.
bird. Siren and a Herpy. Well, that Siren's screwed. Okay. Once I get up here, I'm not gonna do the boss again. I'm gonna save it, then call it and come back to this a little bit later. There goes that whole freaking cutscene all over again. But hey, the side crystal's back. Which means we can cure. To that. And save it again. Anyways, I'll be coming back to this a little bit later.